Now we are going to see how to output variable values in PHP. Heading over to our variable value.php, which is VV for short .php, here we'll be writing our codes. Now a variable is any word that you can use to store data, and in PHP a variable name is declared using the $ symbol. So while we proceed in this video, you are going to learn more about variables. Now to declare a variable in PHP, you start with your PHP opening tag. Remember I said to declare a variable you use the $ symbol and the variable name. So this variable name can be anything. It can be just anything apart from the PHP reserved words. So this is a variable name. What makes this a variable name? The $ in front of the word variable. And I said it is used to store data. So this variable name called variable1 can store the word hello world. So what this means is that you are saying take this string of character, which is hello world, and store it in a variable called variable1. So the equal sign here, which is the assignment operator, is assigning this string character to this variable, variable1. So when we want to echo out hello world on the web browser, instead of saying echo hello world, we use instead echo variable1. So now let's run this on the web browser and see the result it gives us. Save. We are going to change this to vv.php. And here we see hello world. Now let's use a variable to store a name. You can call the variable name. Since a name is a string, we'll wrap it in 2 quotation marks. So let's say Caleb. And then let's use a variable to store Caleb's age. You can call it age. Now remember, age is an integer. So we are not wrapping age in 2 quotation marks because it's not a string character. We'll write it straight ahead. So let's say Caleb is 16 years old. And then one last thing. Let's store Caleb's gender in another variable called gender. So gender, male or female, is a string character, so we wrap it within the quotation mark. So now to print out this data, we echo out these variable names instead of echoing out the string or the integer. So let's echo out Caleb's name, his age, and gender. Echo name, echo age, echo gender. Save, run it on the web browser. So as you can see, hello world, Caleb 16 male, but it's looking very congested, and let's try to fix it. Let's make each word go to the next line. Remember, there are 2 ways you could do this: concatenating with the HTML break tag or using the \n, which represents new line. So let's go with the first option. Now echo name, but before this semicolon, you concatenate with HTML tag, which is the break tag. And that is that for name. What this means is that when we run this on the web browser, it's going to echo name, which is Caleb. And since concatenation is like joining 2 things together, that is the name and the break tag, immediately it's echoed Caleb, it breaks to the next line before echoing the age. And then we are going to repeat it here, and it breaks and echo gender. So now this is age, concatenate with the break tag, and then here we are. So save and refresh on the web browser. So that's that hello world, Caleb 16 mil. So the hello world is still, we've not done it for the hello world. So let's go and fix that. So we're going to do the same for this. Concatenate and break. So that should fix it. Hello world. So this is how to output variable values in PHP. First of all, you start your variable with a $sign and the variable name, followed by the assignment operator, which is the equality sign, and then the data you like the variable to store, either a string or an integer. It could be anything. After which you just echo out the variable name or names in order to display the data within it.